your girl are now tuned into Permanent Radio. Download it online, www.permanentradio.com. Today's topic is a little touchy topic situation since it is Domestic Violence Awareness this month. To talk about domestic violence, this is so dear. And since I have an experience with it, we're going to talk about it a little bit. What's up, DJ Young Nose? How you doing today? How was your weekend? I know it's been a busy weekend. This weekend here in Atlanta, we had the whole BET in the building. You know, all weekend we had the BET. It was very, very, very busy here in Atlanta. But one topic that I wanted to talk about that is very dear to me is domestic violence. This is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. This is very keen to me. Now, I don't know if you guys know the statistics, Los. I don't know if everybody knows the statistics, but in the United States, an estimate of 10 million people experience domestic violence every year. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, about 20 people per minute are physical abuse by an intimate partner. About 1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men experience severe intimate partner, whether it's physical, sexual, or partner, or even stalking. And I wanted to bring that awareness because I had a little tragedy for the past 2 or 3 months now. We had a little girl named Maya Marciano. It was a very touchy topic for me. Not only did I know her personally, but, you know, it touched me because we got to make sure that we take care of our girls. It's so much being a woman out here in this universe. There's so much trying to protect ourselves and make sure that we good and make sure that everywhere we go that we okay. You know, I don't have no girls at all. I only got 2 boys, but I couldn't even imagine the pain that they feel. But anyways, welcome to Permanent Radio. It's your girl Jesika Rabbit. We got DJ Los in the building. We got Lady Phoenicia in the building. And we're going to talk about some things. And I'm going to get a little personal because I want to talk about my experience as well. So make sure you guys tune in. It's your girl Jesika Rabbit. Welcome to Permanent Radio. Make sure you download it. Go to www.com, permanentradio.com. It's your girl, Jesika Rabbit. Let's give them something, a little intro, you know, get them started, get us heated up so we can talk about this discussion tonight.
Baby, Tri-County DJs, fool.
All you need, every touch you need, give you all, make I give you all you need, baby. Yeah. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. Yeah, yeah. You don't need no other body, girl. I want you there. Girl, I want you there. Promise to treat you the best. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When we touch, I walk connect. Whoa, 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 whoa. Say this love, I know regret. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah.
Joanna, your busy body busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, hey Joanna, Joanna. Ay ay ay. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba, ho? How you gonna do me like Drogba, ho? Oh, DJ Drogba, ho. Hey, DJ Drogba, ho. Ooh. Joanna, your busy body busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna. Joanna, why you do me just like that? I go give you all my loving. Love me too, I love you back. Joanna, you be the man damn sugar. Oh, hey, give me your goodie bag, I want your goodie bag, baby. Give me your goodie bag, I want your goodie bag, baby. Big package, hey, how do I manage? Hey, you gon' make me turn savage, hey. Body cause damage. Hey, Joanna, Joanna. How you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna. Ay ay ay. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba, ho?
It's your girl, Jessica Rabbit. You are now tuned in to Urban Now Radio every other Thursday nights from 9 to 11. Now, we got a specific topic tonight. Since it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month, I wanted to share a little bit about my life. Not only my life, but about a lot of things that these women want to talk about, but are so scared to talk about. But I'm here to break the cycle because you know what? It needs to be heard. Us women, you have no idea the role that we play. We play a dangerous role. Whether it's being an entrepreneur, whether it's being a boss and whatever we do, we always have something over our head. And since today is, well, the whole month is Domestic Violence Month, it's very keen to me because I have my own personal experience with domestic violence, and I wanted to share with you. And I wanted to open up to you guys. You know, it's just a rabbit show, so you guys gotta know everything about me. It's no secrets, friends of a friends of a friends, we family out here. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story. And not only that, I had a lot of people that called in and was like, Jessica Rabbit, can you talk about my story? And I was like, thank you so much for for being courageous and for me to let me explain your story to everybody else. But first things first, I want to explain my story a little bit. I want you to get into Rabbit's world. So domestic violence is so personal to me because me personally, I experienced it. And who would ever think? Not her. I come from a strong family. And I never thought in a million years I would be in this predicament. And some people think like, how you did it, Rabbi? Like, why didn't you get out? You come from such a strong family. Like, how would you ever let a man put his hands on you or a man abuse you, belittle you when you come from such a great family? I didn't even know how to answer that. I don't know. I said, I don't know. All I know is I was young, I was in love, and I thought that I was doing the right steps. But, anyways, let me tell you a little bit about my story. So, we're going to get a little bit into deep into my experience. So, I could picture it like today. So, say today, right? It's morning sunshine. You know, I'm getting ready. I'm waking up my son from school. We getting up from school. Ooh, I'm waking him up. I'm going to school. I'm coming out of school. One thing about my mate was he was very private. So I started noticing the patterns. He was getting a little bit controlling. So he was a little bit controlling. Not only was he controlling, he was very insecure. And then one thing I started noticing about, he was like, you know what? I don't think that you need any friends to like, go out, I was like, why? I want my homegirl to come out, sometimes come to my house. No, I don't think you need any friends. I'm like, okay. I distanced myself from that. Oh, the next step was, I don't think that you need to be downstairs with your family. I said, what do you mean you don't want me with my family? No, I want you upstairs. So then I started getting the concept of being upstairs and being isolated, and that was one of the main red flags that I started seeing. Mind you, I come from a family that's very strong. Who could ever picture me, Jessica? Come from such a strong family, but I was dealing with this and nobody knew. And I was dealing with it in a household where I had my mom, I had my siblings, and nobody knew that I was going through this because I was so scared. I was like, you know what? If I tell my mom, I'm like, she's gonna kill him. I'm like, my mom's gonna do 25 to life, my sister's gonna do 25 to life. I can never tell them what I'm going through. But the most horrifying day of my life that I can never, to this day, I think about it. Sometimes it interacts with my relationships to this day, but I think about it all day long. And I remember it to this day. I remember one time we were in my room. I had my brother-in-law there. I had my little brother there. And my ex-boyfriend, he never liked us, like never liked no one to be in my room. He was very private. You could not, like, not even my sisters, not my brothers, nobody could come in my room. He was very private. One day, he used to be out in the streets. He was a little drug dealer, so he used to be out in the streets from time to time. So I had my brother and I had my brother-in-law in my room, and we watched TV, and I didn't even know he was going to come home. Anyways, that night he decided to come home. So he comes up the stairs. I see him. I'm like, shit, fuck. Fuck. He's here, like, So, he comes in the room. He acted like nothing because, they narcissists. So they will never let nobody else know how fucking dangerous and assholes and whatever they are. So, he comes in the room, and I have our brother-in-law in the room, and I have our brother in the room, and we were watching television, and I didn't even want them to go because I already knew what was coming for me. So I'm like, shit. So he's like, and my brother like, no, you could stay. He's lying. He don't want you guys to stay. He really want you guys to leave. But no, you could stay. They getting up and they staying. So I grabbed my son. I remember my son being, I believe, like 5 months old, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm grabbing my son up, and I'm like, I'm ready to go downstairs. He's like, no, they go downstairs, but you have to stay up here. I'm like, shit, fuck. I have to stay up here. I already knew, like, oh man, I'm in for it. I'm in for it. So they go downstairs. Mind you, this is my house. My family's downstairs. We lived in a 2-story house. It was like a townhouse. So I'm upstairs. I'm all the way in the back. So if I put music on or anything on, nobody can hear me. So I go back there. He turns on the music. He was like, you was being very disobedient. I told you that I don't want nobody in my room. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, we were just watching TV. Like, nothing crazy. When I knew it started getting serious, was when he turned up the music. And once he turned up the music, he's like, I'm going to teach you what I told you about being disobedient. I said, oh shit. I'm in for this shit. Like, I'm ready for the consequences, because I was like, you know what, at this point, like, I don't care. Like, you don't put your hands on me more than one time, you know what, at this point, if you're gonna kill me, you're gonna kill me. So anyways, so he's preparing himself for whatever the fuck he had going on. And he calls his parents, and he calls his mom, and he's like, I just want you to know that I love you, and just know that I'm gonna kill her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill myself, and I'm gonna kill her. And his mom's like, oh, she was in denial. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm screaming in the background. I'm like, please. I'm like, help me. I'm like, he's gonna kill me. Like, he's not lying. Like, he has a gun to my head. He is going to kill me. She didn't listen to nothing I had to say. Anyways, he clicks the phone off. Now it's me and him. So now it was eye to eye. I begged for my life for 2 hours. As he had the gun to my head, I begged for my life for 2 hours. What he wanted to do was kill me, kill his son, and kill himself. And I'm like, this is not normal. This is not love. Like, you can't love me enough to do those type of things. But let me tell you. So anyways, I was like, okay, he did that. I fought for my life for 2 hours. I knew that I had to get out of it. I contemplated the whole night. I'm like, you know what? I have to get out of this. Like, if I don't get out of this, he's going to kill me. The next day, I was like, I had a plan. I said, I'm going to go to my sister's house where I lived. I lived in Rochester, New York, which is 8 hours from the Bronx. I said, I'm going to go to my sister's house. I'm going to stay there for a week, and I don't want nothing to do with him. So I called my sister up. I'm like, sis, I'm coming there for the week. She didn't know. Nobody knew what I was going through. Not my mom, not my sister. Nobody knew that I was getting, beaten by, or however you want to put it. Nobody knew that. So I left. I went to the Bronx, and I called him up. I'm like, listen, I need your stuff out my house. I don't want to be with you no more. He didn't listen to me, because, when you're in the domestic violence, once they smooth you, however you want to call it, manipulate you, I always give in, but this time I didn't give in. I was like, you know what? It's my life or nothing. You already tried to kill me. I begged my life for 2 hours. 2 hours while I begged, and I begged, and I begged, and I begged, and I begged. I said, I promised to myself, I'm going to get out of this. And guess what? When I went back to Rochester, New York, the same day that I came back, guess what? The cops roped him up, and he did 8 years in prison. The same night that I came from the Bronx and I came back to Rochester, he did 8 years in prison. That was God, and that's my story. And I want you guys to know that you're not alone. If you want to speak about it, there's so many programs out right now that can help you guys. And I just wanted to spread awareness. I just wanted to tell you my story, because I was a victim of domestic violence, and I know that you can get out of it. I know it's a mental thing, because a lot of people would tell me, like, how the hell, like, how? Like, why didn't you get out? It's not as easy as it is. You lose your self-esteem. You lose your worth. Like they mentally demolish you. Anyways, it's Jessica Rabbit. It's your host. Welcome to Permanent Radio. Every other Thursday nights from 9 to 11. I'll be here. Your girl, Jessica Rabbit. Yeah.
You can get a biggie Chanel like in the store if you want it. I gave them the drill, they set it up, I got them on it. I bought a new bag, I had to watch so I two-tones. Taking these drugs, I'm gonna be up until the morning. That ain't your car, you just a lease, you don't own it. If I'm in this club, I got that fire when I'm performing. The back end just came in and out. Vibes a little cute, shit, they all on us. I'm from Atlanta with young niggas run shit. I know they hating on me, but I don't read comments. Whenever I tell her to come, she come. Whenever they smoke, we ain't running. Shoot too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing other shows. I been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. Bad little fire, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she get straight. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Shoot too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing other shows. I been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. Bad little fire, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she get straight. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made.
Every other night, another dollar get made. Every other night started with a good day. I feel like a child, I got boogers in the face. I'm dancing in the dollar, this shit is a parade. I don't want your chain, I'm gon' want another slave. I had to draw the line, too many bitches getting saved. TSA arrested, so I took a private plane. These pussy niggas like it while I'm working on my aim. Trip too hard, try to the car. Designer to the ground, I can better spell the name. Trip too hard, caution on the floor. You gon' fuck around and try and ride a nigga away.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon'
gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. Bad little fire, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she get slayed. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get made. Drip too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. Bad little fire, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she get slayed. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get mad, another movie get mad, another movie get mad, another movie get mad.
Get some back from me, shit. You gotta get this shit in blood, homie. Bitch, I got my own fight, don't need security in the club. All they wolfing on the net, nigga, I thought you was a thug. I ain't got nowhere to go, I shot up everywhere they was. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you, come get it back in blood. Bitch, come get it back in blood. We ain't mask up, no Dodger X, niggas know who it was. Slowing shit just like the 80s, want some back, get it in blood. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you, come get it back in blood. If a nigga killer ain't dead, you should wear no RP shirt. We had 300 shots up in the car before we pick up dirt. Niggas who ain't got shit going, go grab a glizzy, get alert. Shot the G-Post RP and Breezy in the dirt. You gotta know I go too far. Get 2 O's up on it, honey. One of them might stand for O-Block. 20 some shot left up in the K-15, still in the Glock. Leave my door unlock and stop. I like get on feet, park the car. We get up close, doing dirty, I ain't showing love. 11,000 all one, let my right pocket in the club. Your faces up on me dirty, I went got it out the mud. If I took some, get it in blood, I don't give a fuck where we was. Bitch, I got my own, if I don't need security in the club. All they wolfing on the net, nigga, I thought you was a thug. I ain't got nowhere to go, I shot up everywhere they was. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you, come get it, come get it.
Another one. DJ Khaled. Scratch $1 million off my checklist 3 years ago. Add 2 zeros to the 1, I'm in a different mode. It's my life, do what I want, I be with different hoes. You know the pick and roll, I pick her up and send her home. I got rich, I'm strong, get them in and get them gone. You know Travis just got out, I ain't have to put them on. We the ones who got the numbers to put the city on. It's the middle of the summer, I got a hoodie on. My demon time ain't nothing nice, I try not to wear nothing tight. I came up off of shooting dice, yeah. My little brother ain't even right, my sister them doing alright. My cousin them still serving life, yeah. Seen a robber dig, I seen a preacher get caught for cheating. I prayed the bank for one of my people, I said I'm the one they didn't believe. I show them the facts, now they all need me. I'ma get cake as long as I'm breathing, they making it hard, this shit really easy, yeah. I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch they got, I don't care if that shit hurt my wrist. All these hoes fuck on us all, I wish I would claim that bitch. They get hard when they get good, we got a hood full of sticks. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we'll run around that bitch. You can mix me with that shit, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes, hoes, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes, hoes. Yeah. She think I'm a regular rapper, I'm not. One person come tell me we fucking you block. Watch me run this shit to the tip of the top, yeah. Keep going. Put my kids in cheap on G, she must ain't 1 + 1 is 3. I can't support your personal needs. She don't got a mortgage, moved in with a need. These niggas be capping them cars, be leased. Youngest in charge, I speak for the streets. I was gnawed and gnawed, they woke up a beast. Struggle with maybe we used to have water for dinner, we didn't have nothing to eat. Soon as I get on his ass, they gon' look on me bad. I'm like, damn, he was fucking with me. Yeah. I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch they got, I don't care if that shit hurt my wrist. All these hoes fuck on us all, I wish I would claim that bitch. They get hard when they get good, we got a hood full of sticks. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we'll run around that bitch. You can mix me with that shit, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes, hoes, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes, hoes.
I'm from the trench, nigga be tough on the net, but really be there for attention. Bitches be talking like they really rich, but really be begging me under my pictures. I give a 40, 50,000 cash, just start up a business. I spend that shit at the dentist. I'd rather fucking impale for rent for a year, just to get out of her feelings. I'm in the Lambo truck in my hood, nobody gon' tell me shit. Going to Cali, I pick my weed for sure, nobody gon' mail me shit. Dice game, crops a CeeLo, I need cash, don't sell me shit. Baby got this hood, I'm splashing, you can tell they really rich. Drop the low, ain't no room right now, I took her to the O. Then I put up on the lamp, cause she a fan of Booney Mo. I got the city on lock, fucking up all the ops. I'll be around with $3 million in jury, I'm standing on all the blocks. This an anthem, dropping the 6 in the Phantom, Black road truck with the always century, man, I'm sitting on Panda, I love my cousin, she was a dancer. I love my brother, he was a scammer. Sit on my lap cause I'm pulling her tracks, and I fuck from the back and she calling me handsome.
I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch they got, I don't care if that shit hurt my wrist. All these hoes fuck on us all, I wish I would claim that bitch. They get hard when they get good, we got a hood full of sticks. Soon as they say we can't come,
don't been told me don't get no poor performance. And whatever you gon' do, just do it. Never thought about doing music. I was trying to build my phone up, contact full of drug abusers. Run around with that message trying to figure out what my cousin doing. Prison with the Migo, found out they was selling bricks. Wish I would've knew that shit, I would've been lit. Swear to God, since I was 17, I been hood rich. I be at James Harden house, I'm all in Houston in the mix. I'm talking about spare time in New York, I buy flow seats to watch the Knicks and don't even know no players. I just wanna show off my new drip and put my chains in layers. I might just stand up and go crazy, someone make a layup. And we ain't squashing shit for free, you niggas gotta pay us. You niggas better pay us. Yeah, no, he might not beat it, I told the lawyer go for a lighter sentence. I don't want no problem with y'all niggas, y'all got women tennis. I don't gotta sell drugs no more, bossed up, got plenty business. Run around that lamb truck, I wreck this bitch, it ain't running. Giving out my respect, get respect in every city. Niggas know I came up, but I came back through the slums, so did it. Fucked around and got plugged in, I'm biting down red picture million. Stay out my little brother business, just know that they get millions. Press the button right there to let the doors in. Go hard, yeah, care. I'm going all in. This house vibes everywhere. She calling more friends, my word or none. Ain't none. I cannot bargain. Sippin' Wakiana, pull up Tatiana, and we bust it down. Yeah. What kind what you wanted? When I nothing, mommy. I'm not being funny, yeah. I shoulda knew you was gon' wreck the day you told me. 100 racks and all dubs, it ain't no folding me. I ain't no puppet, ain't with nobody controlling me. I go to brown this crunch time, it ain't no holding me. Got a Maybach Benz truck, I'm tryna buy one. I told her shawty just let bygones be bygones. Tell the feds get out my dick, I don't gotta buy guns. They got the right one, yeah. Press the button right there to let the doors in. Go hard, yeah, care. I'm going all in. This house vibes everywhere. She calling more friends, my word or none. Ain't none. I cannot bargain. To let the doors in.
It's your girl, Jessica Rabbit. You are now tuned into Permanent Radio. Make sure you download us from 9 to 11 p.m. Today we got the topic of domestic violence. It's domestic violence awareness, and I wanted everybody, just to give a little awareness of what's going on. We have too many missing girls, too many women right now dealing with domestic violence. This is so dear to me, and this is so close to me because not only have I experienced domestic violence, but I'm sure that a lot of these young girls and a lot of these women out here experience domestic violence that they are very scared to talk about it. But I felt like that I needed to talk about it because of what's going on. But not only one thing about it, like I just moved to Georgia, but not only with that though, the statistics here with domestic violence is through the roof. Do you know that 37.4% of Georgia women and 30.4% of Georgia men experience intimate partner physical violence, sexually violence, and stalking violence in the all-time high? Not only in 2019, Georgia Domestic Violence Program answered 52,282 crisis calls. Not only that, Georgia Domestic Violence Shelter provided to 7,214 victims of domestic violence. It's crazy. And in 2017, there was 149 domestic violence related fatalities. 70% of those in firearms. Like shit is real. Like it scares me so much because I see it so much and I deal with it myself and amongst my peers. Like domestic violence is something that we have to talk about. And every time I talk about domestic violence, they be like, so why are you in it? Why are you in it? It's so hard to explain. Like sometimes you feel scared. You're not only scared for yourself, you're scared for your family. Me, when I experienced my domestic violence, I'm like, I come from a good family. I would never put my family in jeopardy. I don't want my family doing so many time in, jail time or anything like that. And I was so scared. But, after the fear, after that, you have a good support system and you go through the motions. But not a lot of people can get out of it. And that's one thing I wanted to talk about because, we need to protect our girls. We need to protect our women. We need more men to lead us. so they can understand what we got going on. Not only do I want to give a shout out to this day, because this day is very, very, very sentimental to me, but not only that, I don't know, Felicia, I don't know if you heard about Mia Marciano. I don't know if you heard about Mia Marciano, DJ Los, but one thing about Mia Marciano, let me tell you what happened to her. So this is a college student, 19 years old, from USC in Orlando. She had a guy that was pursuing her. She turned him down multiple times. He was a maintenance guy that worked at the same complex where she worked at. And she made a few complaints about the harassment, but nobody take it serious, but he didn't take no for an answer. So guess what he did? He kidnapped her. Not only did he kidnap her, he killed her. And it's just like why these men don't take rejection for an answer? Why do you have to go to the extreme to kill somebody's child? Like, that's somebody's child, Felicia. I could, when I heard the story, and it was so close to home, because not only do I know the aunt of the victim, that's a hard pill to swallow. You're a child. You think that they coming off from work. They off to college. You lead them off to college, We try to give them the protection that they need. Even now, today, Felicia, my son tells me every day, Mommy, you don't let me be an adult. You don't let me be a teenager. I'm like, no, because this day and age, it's not the same. So anyways, I wanted to dedicate not only this segment to Mia Marciano, but to all the followers that are missing, that have experienced domestic violence, not only by stalking, physical, mentally, not only all that, but I just wanted to let you guys know that you are not alone. DM me. I have all the resources, any shelter you guys need, or anybody that's listening to my radio show right now and want to get out their situation, please DM me. I got all the resources for you. It's your host, Jesika Rabbit. You are now tuned into Permanent Radio. We got DJ Los in the building. We got my lady Felicia in the engineering. We gonna play a little Los. Let me tell you something. So I want to play a little of my boy. Right now he's doing his thing. Roscoe the Boss, featuring Bankroll Freddy. No fake kicking. That's my boy. Make sure y'all stream his shit live. That's my baby. Play that shit, young Los.
I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last leg. You ain't wanna be a partner, no money, you funny, and yeah, you make bad breed. A lot of these put way too much cap in they rap, but I'm looking way past that. Girl, you can't hang with that game, you ain't got my smile like a motherfucker. Ain't no fake kicking, 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 ain't no fake kicking at all. I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last leg. Girl, you can't hang with that game if you ain't got my smile like a motherfucker.
All that fake smiling in my face, got hell of a nerve. All them fake with the fake kicking, I throw 'em a hell of a curve. All that LOVE, that's a hell of a word. Y'all ain't authentic for real, y'all just be slinging them words. 15% of real, 85% of is fake. Spectating, ain't done what I did, can't even relate. I'm solid, yeah, I'm rocked up. Talking my then I stand on it, for real. I put my hands on it, my nigga, my wrist, I put bands on it.
With none of you if I was standing on my last leg. You ain't wanna be a partner, no money, you funny, and yeah, you make bad breed. A lot of these put way too much cap in they rap, but I'm looking way past that. Girl, you can't hang with that game, you ain't got my smile like a motherfucker. Ain't no fake kicking, 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 ain't no fake kicking at all. I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last leg. Girl, you can't hang with that game if you ain't got my smile like a motherfucker.
Can't kick it with none of you. Be lame, be green. If you ain't come from my block or locked in, wait for the fame. I don't need no fake around me. King of my state, yeah, they cram me. I'll hit the block, they almost down me. So now I keep 300-400 shots round me. Money real long, yeah. Can't reach up all the scrum. One thing you don't gotta make it home. I'm rockin' pump engine and all this chrome. Yo, B on pull up and she gave me. yeah. I got big red in my skin. Up in my Glock, got a 50. In my AR, got a 60, yeah.
I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last leg. You ain't wanna be a part of no money, you funny, and yeah, you make bad bricks. A lot of these put way too much cap in they rap, but I'm looking way past that. No, you can't hang with that game if you ain't got my spine like a motherfucking ass. Ain't no fake kicking, 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 ain't no fake kicking at all. I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last leg. No, you can't hang with that game if you ain't got my spine like a motherfucking bad parent.
I don't kick it, I can't cool it, I barely come around. I can't stand the sight of smiling faces, masking all these frowns. Too many years in the cornfield, this main man slick 'em out doing backdoor deals. Did I play how I go? Still keep the 15 by the back door still. Ain't no fake kicking it, ain't no fake kicking it, no, I can't kick it with y'all. Don't get it twisted, I still keep the bit with me, don't make me kill one of y'all. You a house, I'm a field. You look in your eyes, ain't no real in you. I'm a big boss, you a lil. If I catch it, they're putting in
I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last leg. You ain't wanna be a part of no money, you funny, and yeah, you make bad bricks. A lot of these put way too much cap in they rap, but I'm looking way past that. No, you can't hang with that game if you ain't got my spine like a motherfucking ass. Ain't no fake kicking, 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 ain't no fake kicking at all. I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last leg. No, you can't hang with that game if you ain't got my spine like a motherfucking bad parent.
Snip, Pride Rock. I'm in Brickell City in the condo. OG Aggie got my eyes full. Couple bad bitches from Toronto. I just make a call and get it pronto. You don't know about the life, but I know, 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 I know. All these niggas like to talk, but I live it. Nigga, I just bought the mall, you just in it. Hold on, let me make a call, handle business. I keep dripping out this house, you might slip it. I'm just trippy, ayy, getting trippy, ayy. Non-stop, long stop, like I'm 50, ayy. In the city, ayy, 150K. I just blew another bag up in Cartier. That's a big amount. I'm counting on my line, cause I'm losing count. Dropped another song, brought a bigger house. We just order in, I don't take her out. I don't take her out. We just Uber eat. This a presidential band, this ain't Jubilee. Bitch, I've been the man, fuck what you believe. Oh, you like the spot, I brought two of these. I'm in Brickell City in the condo. OG Aggie got my eyes full. Couple bad bitches from Toronto. I just make a call and get it pronto. You don't know about the life, but I know, 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 I know. Now they try to copy me. I can feel the jealousy. Yeah, I know they envy me, cause there ain't no stopping me. I just bought the penthouse by the beach. Talking cheap, except when you talk to me. 80 G's, VVS on my teeth. Money team, I gotta go get the bag. Can I sneak? Cause the paper don't wait up, no. All of these haters know I'm next in line. Gotta get mine. Stay on my grind. Ain't no way that you could take my shine. Made it all the way with no cosign. Always knew I would win, it's my time. I'm in Brickell City in the condo. OG Aggie got my eyes full. Couple bad bitches from Toronto. I just make a call and get it pronto. You don't know about the life, but I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Rip on the beat, bitch.
Fresh out of jail, but don't think I'm scared to go back, motherfucker. I still hit a nigga with that glizzy, wrapped on part and back to still down, then I'm back to credit card theft. Back to credit card fraud. Fresh out of jail, and Atlanta Records dropped that bag on me. Yeah, them crackers just dropped that bag on me again.
It's your girl, Jesika Rabbit. You are now tuned into Criminal Radio every other Thursday nights from 9 to 11. One thing is an interesting topic is domestic violence awareness. And I wanted to bring awareness to domestic violence because, one thing about domestic violence is very keen to me. A lot of people, they're so embarrassed to talk about certain things, but not me. I want you into Jessica Rapid's world, and that's the reason why I came into radio, because I want you to know who I am. I want you to get the feel for who I am. I want you to get in tune who I am, and I want to express and I want to give awareness and talk about topics that a lot of people don't talk about. But I gave you a little insight about me. But one topic that I want to talk about, I had this young lady, Venetra, that hit me up today and said, Rabbit, can you please tell me, can you please tell the world my story? Since you're doing Domestic Violence Awareness Month, I want you to tell my story. I said, of course. Why not? Why not? As I read her stories, Venetra, I was in tears. I promise you I was in tears. I couldn't even imagine the pain she went through, but I knew how to grasp myself. And not only that, it's sentimental to me because of my own situation, but as I read and I read and I read, I could not believe it. But I'm so happy and I'm so grateful and I'm so glad that she got out of her situation. But I'm going to give you a little bit about her story. So she's a young lady from the Bronx, about, maybe our age, Felicia, maybe our age, young Los. We around our 40s, we getting there. But, she hit me up and she was like, Rabbit, please tell my story. And as I was reading it, I was in tears. But I'm gonna let you all know, that this domestic violence is serious. I don't know how many awareness that we have to bring to it. I don't know we have to give these men some therapy. I don't know what we have to do, but it's causing these young girls' life, and it's not necessary. It's not necessary. You shouldn't put your hands on no female. If you feel like you think that you gonna hit her, like, just walk away. Your life is worth more than that. But anyways, so it inspired me. Her name is Jessie. She's from the Bronx. She's about her 40s. And I'm gonna give it to you how she broke it down to me. I'm gonna break it down to you as much as I can. But she let me know. And she told me, I said, what made you feel? Like, how did you feel? Like, you know what? Being in domestic violence and feeling for your life every single day, you don't even want to be a part of that. Because when you go home, you don't know what to expect. You don't know if he's going to kill you. You don't know if he's going to stab you up. You don't know what the hell he's going to do for you. But this is what she told me. So she goes, I told her how she felt. She goes, he made me feel hopeless, worthless. He made me believe that I was a piece of shit. He abused me. He beat me until I passed out. He stabbed me, burned me with an iron. I had first and second degree burns over my body. What kept me going was you. The fact that kept it going was her child, because she knew her child needed her, and she knows she was stronger than that. And I told you, how, and I told her, I'm like, how did you think that you was ready to leave? She goes, 15 years. I go, how much did they give him? So obviously, she pressed charges. The last thing that he did, he grabbed an iron and he pressed it against her back. She had 2 to 3 degrees burns. And she didn't know she was going to get out of it. She had no idea where she was going to survive. She knew she was going to go to the hospital. Because if she goes to the hospital, obviously they're going to know what's going on. But she didn't. She cured it herself. And she was afraid for her family. I go, how long were you with him? She tells me, 8 years. I tell her, and when did he start abusing you? It started when she had her first child. That's when the burn and the stabbing started. She met him when she was 18 years old and left him when she was 26. She loved him. Oh, did she love him dearly? The last thing he did to her, he grabbed an iron and he pressed it against her back. That was the last straw. The outcome, anyways, he did 15 years to life. She finally pressed charges on him. After he did everything, he will make her hold books. He will make her do everything that he threw her over a second building. Mind you, not only is it kin to me, but it's my cousin. So this is my cousin I'm talking about. And he threw her over a second fucking building apartment. Like this is how serious it is. I tell you girls all day long, love don't feel that way. If he fucking abuses you, if he talks to you any kind of way, it's not love. Anyways, it's your girl Jessica Rabbit. You are now tuned into Premium Radio. It's your girl. We got DJ Los in the building. DJ Los is a very interesting topic to me because it's very close to me. But I want you to play the tunes. I want you to play everybody else's music. We got who else coming up right now? We got Roscoe the Boss featuring Bankroll Freddy. No fake kicking. Play that shit. I like this music. I like.
I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last list. You ain't wanna be a part of no money, you funny, and yeah, you make bad breed. A lot of these put way too much cap in they rap, but I'm looking way past that. Girl, you can't hang with the game, you ain't got my spine like a bad pad. Ain't no fake kicking, 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 ain't no fake kicking at all. I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last list. Girl, you can't hang with the game, you ain't got my spine like a bad pad.
All that fake smiling in my face, got hell of a nerve. All them fake with the fake kick, I throw 'em a hell of a curve. All that LOVE, that's a hell of a word. Y'all ain't authentic for real, y'all just be slinging them words. 15% of is real, 85% of is fake. Spectating, ain't done what I did, can't even relate. I'm solid, yeah, bitch, I'm rocked up. Talking about then I stand on it, for real. I put my hands on it, my neck and my wrist, I put hands on it.
With none of you if I was standing on my last list. You ain't wanna be a part of no money, you funny, and yeah, you make bad breed. A lot of these put way too much cap in they rap, but I'm looking way past that. Girl, you can't hang with the game, you ain't got my spine like a bad pad. Ain't no fake kicking, 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 ain't no fake kicking at all. I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last list. Girl, you can't hang with the game, you ain't got my spine like a bad pad.
Can't kick it with none of you. Be lame, be green. If you ain't come from my block or locked in, wait for the fame. I don't need no fake around me. King of my state, yeah, they cram me. I hit the block, they almost down me. So now I keep 300-400 shots around me. Money real long, yeah. Gotta reach up all the scrum. Once you done, gotta make it home. I'm rockin' pump engine and all this chrome. Yo, B on pull up and she gave me, yeah. I got big raising my skinny. Up in my Glock, got a 50. MAL, I got a 60, yeah.
I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last list. You ain't wanna be a part of no money, you funny, and yeah, you make bad breed. A lot of these put way too much cap in they rap, but I'm looking way past that. Girl, you can't hang with the game, you ain't got my spine like a bad pad. Ain't no fake kicking, 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 ain't no fake kicking at all. I swear I wouldn't kick it with none of you if I was standing on my last list. Girl, you can't hang with the game, you ain't got my spine like a bad pad.
I don't kick it, I can't cock it.
I'm like, or no like, in the club, poppin' with my niggas. All love, rockin' on them chicks. On the money. You ain't talking money, I don't hear you. You ain't gotta touch my own feet. That's true. Boy, I'm about my skull. All my niggas monkeys, we gorillas. All my niggas clutching, we some hitters. Birds on my timeline, call it Twitter. I'm in the club, poppin' with my niggas. All love, rockin' on them chicks. Money. You ain't talking money, I don't hear you. What be quiet? You ain't gotta touch my own feet. That's good. Boy, I'm about my skull. All my niggas monkeys, we gorillas. All my niggas clutching, we some hitters. Birds on my timeline, call it Twitter. That's good. Boy, I'm about my skull. We ain't fucking with you niggas. I'm coming through, me and all my boys smoking loud. I ain't hearing you, Kodak bring the noise. Every year, Christmas Day, I ain't wanna play with toys. Project Baby came from Hot Wheels to riding in a foreign. And my diamonds come from Tokyo. Yoin. Power high come from Tokyo. I call them Ching Choin. Money growing tree. Can you show me where they grew that bit? You can have a fine that girl, you a switch and rule that bit. Boy, you know that, it's Lil Kodak. You already knew that shit. I'm by my cheese, cheddar chip. That codeine, my medicine. Friend to know you, 1800 block. Yeah, I represent. I got lots of guap, that's why I'm arrogant. In the club, poppin' with my niggas. Kodak pop. All love, rockin' on them jiggers. On them money. You ain't talking money, I don't hear you. You ain't gotta touch my own feet. That's good. Boy, I'm about my soul. All my niggas monkeys, we gorillas. All my niggas clutching, we some hitters. Birds on my timeline, call it Twitter. I put it up.
She also working for the diamonds on a Monday. Only hit the club on Saturday and Sunday. I used to pull up every week, you should've seen her. The way she did it, nobody could do it clean up. I seen her in a suit for my birthday, and I can tell you the reason these niggas thirsty. Now mama get it in on her birthday. Now mama get it in, she fit the school and the gym into a work day. I'm sprung, she got me doing the dishes. Hell a nigga down when the clip was doing extension. You so bad, yeah, you so vicious. I'm so glad that you not his chick. She wanted a nigga, ain't got the right one. I wanted a back, she looking like fun. Pull up on me, baby, it's been a night. They saying I'm sprung, they right.
I can't let you go without me.
Shawty got me. They know the mama tryna lock me. They can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you dropped me.
I can't let you go without me.
Shawty got me. They know the mama tryna lock me. They can't be nobody if it's not me. I'm in the same spot that you dropped me.
Tri-County DJs, fool.
Late at night, kiss me in the morning or late at night. Long as you come through, I'ma make it come over and over. I'ma treat you like I'm supposed to. You better never make no time for these niggas, cause when I ride, I'ma ride with you. I can't fuckin' with nobody, I can't keep living like this, I can't. I tell her what it is and I tell her what it ain't. She know that I've been all on the walls like I paint. Told her at times I wanna give you trust, but I can't. Bitch, I really got it out the mud, climbing up the ranks. When they see me outside, I'm a high roller. I've been on a global jet, but nigga, I fly solo. And I got the Gucci splattered all on the knickknacks. 50 racks, I'm about to break off like a Kit Kat. And a purse got F's, like the weed was on the back. I just fucked off a million, but I still gotta say, shorty know that I'm the realest, she know I be speaking facts. She know that I'm the same nigga that was pushing cat. She know I got the game, but I'm never gonna give it back. Every time that we fuck, I gotta run it back. Late at night, kiss me in the morning, late at night. Long as you come through, I'ma make it come over and over. I'ma treat you like I'm supposed to. You better never make no time for these niggas, cause when I ride, I'ma ride with you. I told Shawty never get too comfortable. I like to feel like the pussy untouchable. I like to feel like it's never going one way. I like to see your body dripping, Eliante. I say I like the way I took it on a wave. I had you screaming my name. Late at night, kiss me in the morning or late at night. Long as you come through, I'ma make it come over and over. I'ma treat you like I'm supposed to. You better never make no time for these niggas, cause when I ride, I'll ride with you, ride with you, ride with you.
Tri-County DJs, fool.
Damn, got it. Bad, she do it
what I say so. Two big 40s and a big Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry fango. One false move and we straight to the source. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more, pull up off this, that's how it go. Big bands, I'm coming straight, one bad. If she do what I say so. 2 big 40s and a big Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry fango. One false move and we straight to the source. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more, pull up off this, that's how it go. Big bands, I'm coming, I'm on my, yeah. We some rock stars and I'm on my, yeah. KK walk hard, it's not my little, my Glock hard. Straight to the cash, I'm a trap star, straight to the pay. I'm the, got me some gas, rolling up some cash. Yeah, I got me some, I ain't sick yesterday, I'ma some. Baby, if she do what I say so. 2 big 40s and a big Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry fango. One false move and we straight to the source. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more, pull up off this, that's how it go. Big bands, I'm coming 3-0, clipping my Nino. On my toes, Gucci Valentino. She on go, yo, for the team on. Cause you know, yo, wanna win on. I just went back to my city, and you know they all f***ing with me. But it ain't safe with me. I'ma chase bands to the enemy. Baby, she do what I say so. 2 big 40s and a big Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry fango. One false move and we straight to the source. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more, pull up off this, that's how it go. Big bands, I'm coming straight, one bad. If she do what I say so. 2 big 40s and a big Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry fango. One false move and we straight to the source. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more, pull up off this, that's how it go. Big bands, I'm coming straight, I'm coming straight.
I see, girl, why you tryna be my wifey? I'ma eat that pussy like it's ice cream. Bet you ain't met a nigga like me.
No need to say what I've been through. He already know what I'm into. He didn't really know my mind like a simple.
Wait. Anyways, make sure you tune in every Thursday night. It's your girl, Jesika Rabbit. Yes. And I just moved down here from Atlanta, so you know how I give it up. Anyways, it's Permanent Radio. Make sure you download it. Make sure you download it every other Thursday night. You know, Jesika Rabbit is going to give it up. Not only that, like, we got my little lady furniture in the background, do my engineering work. That's my baby. She, matter of fact, not only is she my baby, but she's the owner of the radio station. You know, I gotta give it up to her because she gave me the opportunity to be down here right now and talk my story. But not only that, I got DJ Young Los in the building. He knows how I feel about him. He's very sentimental to me. Not only we are from the same crib, he's from the same crib. And this topic had been so emotional the whole week for me. Not only that, like, we had this missing person, Mia Marciano. She was missing since September 24th. And it hurt me to my heart because not only that, like, I have nieces. Young Nose. I have nieces all the time. And even my son, like, sometimes my son tell me, like, Mommy, you're doing too much. You're too overprotected. Los, we have to be overprotected with our children. Right, Furniture? We have to be overprotected with our children because we don't know what it read, Furniture. Like, nobody's going to take care of our kids, like, how we give it up, you know? And sometimes we want to give them their freedom, but in this period of time, like, just know that it's not the time to give freedom. Furniture, talk to me. Because, you know, I tell my son every time, and he feel like, Mommy, you doing too much. Like, I'm too caged in. Furniture, he tells me all the time, Mommy, I'm too caged in, but I have to let him know that this is not the time in the era to be hanging out. Like, not nowadays. Especially not, I don't care if you, and my kids are boys. I have 2 boys, 21 and 15 years old. I have no girls. I don't know. I don't even know how it is to have a girl, but just know that if I did have a girl, I'd be even extra. My son tells me all the time, like, Mommy, you treat me like I'm a girl. I'm going to treat you like a girl. I'm going to treat you like a girl. Because I'm going to take my baby. You going to know what a lick read. Anyways, it's your host, Jesika Rabbit in the building. You're going to be tuned in to Permanent Radio every other Thursday nights. Furniture Help You Give It Up from 9 to 11 p.m. You better make sure not only is Jessica Rabbit show, we have a whole lot of shows. Anyways, tune in. Young Nose, play my shit. You already know. I already tell you what they read. Play my host. It's Young Nose.
I know. I know. Real niggas, they be running it up. Bitch made niggas running it up. The bitches be swerving, they running it up. Self-made, I be running it up. Money man, I be running it up. Ain't driving by, I be running it up. Running it up. If I bust them by the two, I'ma hit them by the two. Precise and active when I shoot. Monkey suit up when I move. My niggas be bustin', ain't giving a damn. They be running shit too. I got water dripping on my shoe. Think it's coming from my jewels. Hey, niggas don't eat, we be running it up. Ain't no we ain't slipping, that chopper gon' bust. Handing out cancer, who smoking with us? Pockets too heavy, I walk with a crutch. Smallest little nigga be rolling the runs. Ice on my fist, I be holding it up. Know I be tripping, my finger be itching. These niggas be tripping, who want it with us? Steady banging like I'm banging for real. Really outside, niggas stuck in the field. Cut the grass, see the snakes in the field. Drop a couple stacks, some killers appeal. Moon rocks got me sitting up here. Real nigga, no nigga, I'm rare. I'm sitting in the kitchen, low key how I'm living. Elect my position, I'm running this shit. Real niggas, they be running it up. Bitch made niggas running it up. The bitches be swerving, they running it up. Self-made, I be running it up. Money man, I be running it up. Ain't driving by, I be running it up.
No niggas that get it free, go G and then fuck while you here dying broke in the plan. COVID ain't stop shit, I made 50 this summer. Ain't tryna hear gossip, talk to me about numbers. Pink 50s, blue hundreds, cotton candy cash. These bitches be green, I left them in my past. I switched my hustle like bitches switch pennies. Ain't coming with shit, but now I got plenty. Y'all pussy like Tom or racks like Jack. All my monsters to ball, ain't no Holly Berry. Y'all niggas sell dreams with my sell drugs. Look who won't touch, I ain't worried about mugs. Get it off my face, cause I'm good with the plug. She humble as fuck, but low key, she a thug. Ayy, pretty big flow too. Hey little bitch, look good in photos. First the payment, make you a John Doe. Keep it juice like Juan Soto. Everybody streaming force like Han Solo. Damn, all type of shit, can't say I'm broke though. Don't play with my bread, that's a big no-no. Fuck with me or Young God, cause we on go-go.
I know real niggas, they be running it up. Bitch made niggas running it up. The bitches be swerving, they running it up. Self-made, I be running it up. Money man, I be running it up. Ain't driving by, I be running it up.
Made it out with front, they need you something special. But you gotta fall back from doing all that extra. Wait, dancing with the devil. Could you take the minute, still tryna arrest it. I don't give a fuck, I'm still clutching Berettas. I'm still clutching that metal. And baby, I put it to you, give me a headshot, tryna bust a nigga. But check it, ain't all that simple. Airplanes up, I spinning in them. I put the true and rock out at them. See the street, they gave me jewels. I done some shit, I couldn't be taught in school. Little scoop with the two, but he make him move, that boy was smooth. Ain't got no gloves on, he tryna be back in the crew. Swear for I ran up and rest. Brought a nigga out of shoes. So I had all that racks. That little bitch came out of food. No, she didn't want for with you. Now that little bit big as you. I be down, I give all my love away to the swoop. I be down, I got all these racks. I wanna go. Jacking, trapping, whatever to make it happen. These niggas get caught lacking, cause just for the moment packing. Should've listened to your people, when you beefing with them people. Couldn't even zip you up, just wrap the beef up like a burrito. We neighborhood hero, but we still be. Might never buy, watch them traumatized, doing time. On my power just to show that hate and he's on my grind. Busta, and cause spend some casual time. My nigga told me I'm fresh, made it out with front, they need you something special. But you gotta fall back from doing all that extra. Wait, dancing with the devil, could you take the minute, still tryna arrest it. I don't give a fuck, I'm still clutching clutching Berettas. I'm still clutching that metal. And baby, money growing trees, bitch, I'm rooted up, They hating low key, so I'm tooted up, On Mercer Drive, posted in a cup, I'm in a cup. Tryna fuck this bitch, I made a side of luck, Boss up, ooh, I got my cash up, I got it up. Finesse a nigga, Uncle Sam, I tax him, his ass. No girls, be away, fast up, it's fast up. Still spending money, made for last year, Fuck a run, I done ran it up, Fuck that promoter, tell the prices don't went up, At every show, got my cycle in the club, At every show, we got sticks in the truck. Hit her from all sides, now we playing tough, Baby, I'm the shit, I can't fight the phone, This ain't what you want, My Draco, fuck a hand up. Got pass, so I could get you some. For some petty shit, I run like Donald Trump. No Secret Service, I'm protected by this pump. For Secret Service, got more faith in my gun. Ooh, chosen one, ayy, came up out the slum, ayy, Trail 17, still with a drum, In the club, I ain't kinda had no fun, Oh, you ugly, I'm not about to throw no one.
You are not too in. You are not too into. It's your girl, Jessica Rabbit. Make sure you download Permanent Radio every Thursday nights from 9 to 11 p.m. We had a hot topic tonight. We had a hot topic about domestic violence and what's going on in the world tonight. But anyways, make sure you download us every Thursday nights. Permanent Radio. We were talking about domestic violence. Not only that, but I had to drop them jams, babe. I had to drop them jams because I'm like, yo, it's too much going on right now. It's too much going on right now. Like, we need to protect our females. Where are our leaders at? Like, we need more men leaders. Because if we have more men leaders, like, maybe a lot of these things would not be happening. But anyways, it doesn't even matter at this point. I'm here to bring awareness. And I want to talk about a topic because it's so dear to me. And I felt like it was so personal to me. I'm like, let me talk about it. Like, Rabbit, are you ready? Are you ready to speak? You talking too much. Rabbit, you doing too much. I'm like, no, I'm not. Because maybe I could talk about something that a lot of people don't talk about. Maybe I could express myself about a lot of things that people would not express themselves at night. And like, that's how I felt. And then with the whole Maya Marcinio, make sure you guys sign that petition. Because you already know, I tell my brother all the time, my brother is in the building. And I tell him every day, I'm like, brother, you know what? I don't think a maintenance person should have a keys to your fucking apartment. I always just tell him that. And he knows I tell him this all the time. He be like, yo, Rappy, you tweaking. And I tell him all the time, I'm like, maybe you're not going to be home one day. Maybe I'm going to be naked one day. Maybe I want to be freely. And how about if somebody comes into my house and then they going to kill me, Rabbit? Then what else? That's certain things that you have to talk about. And it happens in real life. And when it happened close to home, it devastated me. It devastated me out. Like, he don't know. Like, my brother will tell you, I dwell on that shit all week. I'm like, God damn it. Mia, like, that's my niece. Like, anybody who knows me knows how much I love my nieces. Let me give a shout out to my nieces, Anijah and Samantha. Those are my nieces, especially Anijah. You know what I'm saying? That's my baby girl. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, like, I talk to her every day. She be like, Titi, like, you don't know. They be in love, baby. They don't. He's gonna pick me up. No man should pick you up after. Not even 9 o'clock. Maybe 9 o'clock is good. Nobody should pick you up after that time. After fucking 9 o'clock at night, from 12 to 1, is a hazard. I don't know the tactic that we have to give our children, but, like, I'm all for it. I have no girls. I have nothing but boys. And even with my boys, my son tells me all day long, I promise you, he'll be like, Mommy, you don't let me be a boy. Mommy, you doing too much. Mommy, you don't let me be safe out here. No, I would never give you the opportunity to be safe out here because it's not safe out here. Like, where we live at in these day and age, it's not the same. But anyways, It's your girl, Jessica Rabbit. It's Permanent Radio. Every Thursday night from 9 to 11. Make sure you tune in. We got so many topics to talk about. We in this shit like, right, Los? DJ Los in the turnpike. He already know what to play. We got Furniture on the engineering part. That's my baby. How we give it up? You already know. It's our night.
Drake. Yeah. Dope boy, 95 Air Max on. Talk to him. Came from up the road, boy, you know we tax home. You want a whole thing, hit me on the platform. Hood nigga, hot Cheeto, what I snack on. Hood nigga, it ain't nothing to get you at home. Trap nigga serving back to back, John. Rap nigga wanna be a trap nigga clone. Standing in the kitchen with my white beat on. Telling dope about the back straight, drop us all out. What's all that? Just ran through the bag, it's all out. If you wanna buy half, it's all out. 28, 36, 1,000, all out. Dope about the back straight, drop us all out. What's all that? Just ran through the check, it's all out. If you wanna buy half, it's all out. Yeah, 100 in my pocket, pink faces, all out. Ain't seeing this shit. Get more scope, I will be in this bitch. Automatic, I don't need a key up in it, bitch. Cartier, Dunk C up in this shit. In a yellow Billy, I'ma be up in this bitch. Wrote my first song, breaking down my first brick. Now we're 05, I was in that 06. GMC van on 75 doing tricks. I love the way she treat me. I love the way she fuck me. I love the way she suck me. I love things about her. I love the way she treat me. I love the way she fuck me. Scoochie. I love the way she suck me.
I'm a trapaholic, all I do is ball, tell them all down, now trick. Don't flag me down, see me downtown, worry. I didn't mean this shit on you, excuse me, sorry. Verse so slick, make my video marvelous. Polo to the floor, rap down like Carton. Try to see yo, they gon' put you on a carton. I didn't mean no harm, but my diamonds are dumb. Heavy rocks on my arm, me and rock on the done. He's still out of the slum. Where I'm from, got a gun in the club having fun. Entry out, is done, I'ma come just to call it. After party, bachelor party, they should've called it.
But I don't love her. I love the way she treat me, but I don't love her. I love the way she fuck me, but I don't love her. I love the way she suck me, still don't love her. I love things about her, but I don't love her. I love the way she treat me, but I don't love her. I love the way she fuck me, but I don't love her. I love the way she suck me, still don't love her.
All white bricks, white 10 bricks, just hit a lick for 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a bitch with all these bricks. 36 zips, that's a whole chick. Want a bad bitch, gotta have bricks. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I make hits, but I still take so I can see, yo, I'm a fool with the snow. They think I'm putting VVS jewels in the coke. My watch a cool 100, paint job a cold 20. And after this flip, I'm quitting the trap cold turkey. Psych, the pack in and I'm working. Drought season in, charge your ass a whole 30. But right now you can get it for a low number. This bitch scale white, same color, my hummer. Zone 6, polar bears never see summer. It's winter all year cause the birds fly yonder. 95 Air Max cause I'm a dope runner. I'm ballin' like an athlete but got no jumper. It's bricks. All white bricks. All white bricks. White 10 bricks. Just hit a lick for 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a bitch with all these bricks.
I seen your girl post a BM, so I hit her in the DM. All eyes, yeah, I see him. Yeah, this your man, I hate to be him. It goes down in the DM. It go down in the DM. It go down. It goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down. I tell her, down. Tell me that pussy. Move. Oh, FaceTime me that pussy. Tell me that pussy. Cool. Boy, my DM poppin'. My DM just caught a body. Move. I got celebs in the DM. Move. They're breaking news if they see them. Move. But nah, we don't do no talking. We see sucker shit too often. Fuck niggas. I sent you.
Move, what up, nigga? I know what it is, man. So, my jeans, put that pussy on the neck.
Go, man. I know what it is.
I'm gonna need some stacks, man. You know what's happening?
See, girl, I know that you free. She sliding down the pole. The way she looking at me, I'm giving her my toes. So, won't you put that pussy on me? Yeah, girl, I said, won't you put that pussy on me?
Let's go.
You see another nasty song. I love the way she freak with no panties on. I said, won't you put that pussy on me? Yeah, girl, I said, won't you put that pussy on me?
Hey, oh shit, shoulders in the back, hollering, this my shit. Her face so pretty and her ass so big. My money won't be it, baby, I'm so real. Baby, crank this shit. It's like, oh, my money flows slow. They say after the rain, you might see a rainbow. So first I let it rain, then you see my chain go. After she picks it up, then she know it's time to go. Hotel, motel in. And she ain't by herself, she said she bringing a friend. Like I ain't never did it, I'm menaging again. Pull up to the room in a strawberry Benz. So high, rolling like a fool. 6 in the morning, rolling around in the pool. Chew this, what you do what it do. Put the pussy on me, I put the dick on you.
See, girl, I know that you free. She sliding down the pole. The way she looking at me, I'm giving her my toes. So, won't you put that pussy on me? Yeah, girl, I said, won't you put that pussy on me?
Oh, this that shit right here, nigga. What's up, nigga? Yeah. Nigga 103. Let me see you up in the club, nigga. Let go. Why y'all trip? I'm just fine. 12:45. About that time. Been dead it all week, time to unwind. Train like a tank, lose my mind. This shit crazy, way too bad. Rose, baby, waist too stacked. Hardest thing in the lot, that damn mind. Can't spell so, lost my mind. I'm hearing voices in my head, think I'm schizophrenic. Swear they saying they get it from another planet. 36,000 times do a somersault. Do it right, you can live your whole summer off. I'm out my mind, yeah, nigga seeing double, y'all. Tell me what's the chance of just a fucking both of y'all.
Jessica Rabbit. Anyways, let me say something. It's your girl, Jessica Rabbit, in the building. Now they happy making it crazy. We got DJ Los in the building. That's my baby. He be telling me, he be like, yo, Rabbit, you tweaking. I'm like, baby, how I'm tweaking, man? he be telling me, he be like, Rabbit, you tweaking. Anyways, he knows that it's such a situation for me. He was like, oh, it's domestic violence week. You know how I give it up. I'm like, Los, just play your music, Los. Just play your music. I'm going to talk how I want to talk. I got my nigga Los in the building. I got Furniture in the building. And anyways, I want to talk about my situation. And not only that, like, we're trying to make awareness. It's domestic violence awareness all month. Not only that, it hit me. It hit me. This month it hit me. And they're like, yo, Rabbit, you being too vulnerable. Like, you can't be too vulnerable. Like, not on radio. Like not on showbiz. Anyways, I'm gonna let you know. It's your girl, Jessica Rabbit. We give it up how we give it up. Every Thursday night, it's my first show. Matter of fact, Furniture is my second show. It's my second show. And this shit means more to me than life itself. And we lose so many girls to the domestic violence. We lose so many girls to sex trafficking. We lose so many girls to a lot of things, right? And even before I started my show, a lot of people did not want to tell me their story. They was like, yo, Rabbit, like, I can't do it. I'm like, please, for me, I'm going to tell you my story. I explain my story, And then I explain my other cousin story. We're gonna do it every night. You ready? Your nose? We gonna run it up? You ready? Go ahead. Anyways, it's your girl, Jessica Rabbit. Permanent Radio every Thursday night. Every other Thursday night. We're gonna make sure you're good at every night we do, right, babe?
Mad zooted, I got this bad thing I recruited. My passion is a movie, I say fuck her cause I screwed her. I stay on Miley Cyrus everywhere I go, I'm screwed up. I know my Texas niggas got my back and that's for sure though. Sippin' on Instagram like it's tangy rain. We ain't never gon' get a stuck life. I know them boys say they get into the money over there, baby. Trust me, these niggas now like us. I put charisma in my lingo when she fell for me. I gave her realness and that's all she gon' get from me. Bonafide superstar, I'm straight up out the hood. I just did a dose of Percocets with some strippers. I just did a dose of Percocets with some strippers. I just pour this lean in my cup like it's liquor. Yeah, well, I'm too sexy for this syrup, too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world, too sexy for this ice, too sexy for that jack. Yeah, I'm too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah, I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that jack. Yeah.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests. Way too sexy. And I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. Way too sexy. And she popped a Tesla, now she gonna let you. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, think we got too sexy for that metro housing. Way too sexy. Diamond popped out, almost swallowed 60,000. 60 pieces. Section need more things in here, I like it crowded. Whoa. Yeah, I like it crowded. Oh, you like the boy? Well, tell me what you like about him. You a turned a little thotty, ain't no wife about it. I'm a friends and send her back to metro housing.
Yeah, I'm too sexy for this syrup, too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world, too sexy for this life, too sexy for that jack. Yeah, I'm too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah, I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that jack. Yeah. I pop out, get ghosts on them. You don't know where I went. Pray for all my dogs, all my behind the fence. Dripping in it, I spilling in a new designer gear by a coaster. Pay attention to the detail, going two-tone on choker. Young always ready to murder, some call them smokers. Young have emotion, don't make sure the car gets hit a 360, windmill when I left the scene. That's that.
Damn nigga got the best head in the world on her. I be ready to hit, put her lips on my dick and she swirl on it. She be ready to spit. She ain't in my dick with passionate, feel like she talking to me. She be telling me shit. Yeah, go ahead and spit on it.
Yeah, pull out my dick and she lick on it. I know she with it, yeah, I know she want it. Paint her face like a Picasso. She smoking on D like gelato. I need a sexy little bit like mulatto. Lick on the tip and you know that she swallow keys. IG bitch, come follow this. I ain't tryna do no cuddling. I just want face, let me bust on it. Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. Hold on, real quick.
See it 3 times a week, no nobody know. Pull that dick out and eat soon as I hit the door. 2 days ago, I got hit at the lows. They know I be on go, I get hit at the stove. Ooh, she a gangster. She don't even care if they look in the car, I can't tell if they know. Girl, get the mangoes, let me get my leg out your way. I got manners, I'ma move your hair out the way. She pull that bitch out when she see me. She suck my dick, she put this song on repeat. She love the top, ooh, and she slap. Put a spit from the dick to her mouth, she a monster. And I might love her. She blow bubbles and put both hands on the dick and massage.
Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. I love the way you walk, love the way you talk. Let a young nigga come play in your throat, deep stroke your throat till I make you choke. Baby, I'm trying to give them to you. Baby, I'm trying to bust all on you. She sucking me up like a selection. Put me to sleep, robotation, the head is amazing. She get protein when I give her them babies. Sloppy toppy, got her brand new Mercedes. I be like kiss on it while we in public to show that you miss it. The way that she take it, I spit on it, lick on it, got me addicted. Yeah. Hey, don't talk back. You can get a house with a mouth like that. Let's switch side, come on, my bite back, and I love that cat. Let me lick it from the back, okay. She telling me, cat, that I love you. I ain't trying to hear it. I just won't put it all inside your mouth. I'ma fuck up your head and your brain gon' feel it. Straight little bitch, sexy long, 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 sexy long.
Every day I wake up to some brand new hate. Every nigga ops, every nigga wants. It's on everybody time. All these stars that I welcome, most couldn't take. I got problems with some niggas cause I won't be fake. Every nigga ops, every nigga wants. It's on everybody time. I beat the case cause I wouldn't talk. You heard that side of the story, but that shit was false. The only ones that want revenge is the ones that lost. I got niggas mad at me cause I wouldn't cross. Silent as they come. You niggas ain't bust shit, how long you had that gun? Why I'm getting so much hate, I ain't mad at them. But they feelings nice up, I throw a bag at them. Damn, had to turn my thug up. Had to put my love up. Cause I don't know who hate no more. They say I'm dead, I don't even wanna wait no more. I'm on my step, I can't walk by faith. Every day I wake up to some brand new hate. Every nigga ops, every nigga wants. It's on everybody time. All these stars that I welcome, most couldn't take. I got problems with some niggas cause I won't be fake. Every nigga ops, every nigga wants. It's on everybody time. By the time, by the time, by the time, by the time, by the time.
My heart is breaking. My heart is aching.
Ay, ay. She's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard. She can't take the pain, she can't get scarred. She hurt anyone that gets involved. Don't wanna commit, but take it this far. She gon' do the race, just not this one. Love is a game you used to cheer for. When I was down to talk, you weren't here for. You, ooh, ooh, ooh. Leave a trail of heartbreak and heartache like it cool. I guess way too late is convenient for you. The dirt you left don't turn into dust, it don't move. It's still waiting for you. Girl, you're killing me, you're tweaking all. I asked you what you feeling, you don't speak at all. But you go straight to Twitter, you gon' tweet it all. You must want another nigga to be alone.
What you want to see?
We were supposed to fight high through the storm. You made a decision, chose the easy one. Say you following your heart, but girl, you leaving one. Wanted me to take you back with open reaching on.
And I can't do that, mama.
Lost for words, let it hurt.
Setting my heart on fire. Setting my heart on fire.
Put you first, show you your worth.
Give you whatever you desire. Give you whatever you desire.
She's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard. She can't take the pain, she can't get scarred. She hurt anyone that gets involved. Don't wanna commit, but take it this far. She gon' do the race, just not this one. Love is a game you used to cheer for. When I was down to talk, you weren't here for. You, ooh, ooh, ooh. Leave a trail of heartbreak and heartache like it cool. I guess way too late is convenient for you. The dirt you left don't turn into dust, it don't move. It's still waiting for you.
Draco. So she make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it. She make it clap, clap, clap. 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 She make it clap. Riding around town with the strap on my lap. Ooh, yo, she make it clap. I'm tryna grab it and hit from the back. Tell her drop it down, cause I like that. I got a hit, then I be right back. I walk in the club and I whip out the rack. I'm blowing on gas, she doing her dance. She making it clap, I might have a heart attack. I walk in the club and I'm making it rain with no stacks. She drop it to the ground, she know that it fat. I run through that sack when I thump through the rack. I whip out that dope, but I'm fresh out the trap. Clap, clap, she make it clap, clap, clap. I hit from the back, walk in the club and I thump through the racks. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it ooh. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it, yeah, yeah. She make it clap, clap, clap. 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 She make it.
Happy all day, every day. One thing about me, like tonight, it's been an emotional day for me. But anyways, it don't matter. But anyways, make sure you tune in every fucking other Thursday night. It's your girl, Jessica Rabbit, Pyramid Radio, all day, everything, Like, let me tell you something. Right? Everybody was like, yo, Rabbit, it's your fucking time. I said, yo, this topic is my topic. I wasn't ready to speak about it because, you know, it's king to me. But anyways, I want to make sure that everybody get to it. Anyways, it's your girl, Jesika Rabbit. All day, every day. You ready?
I walk in the club, pop a drink, always muddy, flooded, crush ice in the cup, it look diamond studded, slushy, fucking codeine raw, but I ain't bustin', throw her in a drink, she throw me in park, and I ain't budging, ooh, some say the lean, makes the drink seem spectacular, while Keisha ain't no activist, but she can act like her, shivering, I'm leaning, pivoting, she'll relax, fine, let me pull up a line, ring around the rosy, leaning, got me dozing, wrap her body up in 2 cups, keep her cozy, fire, I'm blowing like King Koopa Yoshi, murder, she rolled me with a purple emoji, yeah. The days are just colder without her. Without that purple and blue, the Lakers just golden without her. I don't go nowhere without her. Hiding my soul the whole summer. When it comes to that wild girl, I got that whole better flapper. Keisha.
1 minute I'm done with you, the next one I be running back. Go your way, I go my way, but somehow we be still attached. Trying to find my ounces with this cup, but ain't no truth in it. They be like I'm done for fucking with you, I spend stupid racks. I'm sitting here knowing I don't need you, pouring O's in the lid, sipping, chasing with my Rick. Can't get my mind on Keisha. Watch me put my heart in this cup. In my feelings, she my therapist. I'ma talk to this cup. I'm sitting here.
I ain't even really putting my all into this shit.